Hey everyone, Sun Tuna Guy here to bring you back another episode of Pokemon Rejuvenation. In the last episode, we tried to take another rematch against the Mirror B clone, technically a ripoff, and had miserable failed attempts 3 separate times. To where I finally decided that it is now time to finally do a gym leader. Which of course is why I am here at the gym right now. Anyway, like I mentioned, we're going to do the gym leader. Probably not today's episode, but I'm going to show you as to how this gym works. First off, let's go to this little terminal here. Contact Jan. Who the heck? Oh, it's that. Crap, I forgot her name. Oh, hey, Sotendo. Looks like you finally made yourself into a panel, huh? As I mentioned before, you can use this panel here to contact me with when you need help. So please, don't hesitate to give me a call. What would you like to know? Venom's Ace 1 Sig move? That sounds like a mouthful. Venom's Ace is Survivor, a gastro-leash snake with the power to tear away hopes and dreams. They're not kidding. In higher, words, a battle they often not match. Much of a threat, but quite deadly to newcomers. A hell stopper, if you will. Not only does a Viper excel offensively, it has a nasty glare that'll cause some trouble if you're not prepared. It also has excellent weaknesses coverage. Don't be caught off guard. He's not kidding. As for Venom's signature move, you do know that gym leaders carry signature moves, right? Anyway, it's called Venom's Kiss. It comes with the nasty ability to melt straight through skill types. I'm not even aware of any early game steel type Pokemon you can get at this point. There's not many of them on this side of Geared City though, so it doesn't tend to come up much. So her biggest worry is that Survivor. I have a history. God-awful history with against Venom Survivor. It is not to be joked at, even if you have your own coverage. Corrosive Field. Venom uses the Corrosive Field. It doesn't do much to power up poison types directly, but some moves can have their effects amplified twice-fold. In addition to that, non-poison type Pokemon are damaged upon switching. Please be cautious of that. There are more words involved in fields with these 2 details. But if you want in-depth analysis of what the field does, please take a look at the field's manual in the game folder. Why are you looking at me like that? Did I say something weird? Suggestions. Psychic-type Pokemon are invaluable to you here. If you have one of those, you're probably much set for the entire fight. Yeah, right. I think they're giving away Spoink at a casino yet. No, I'm not dealing with that. Speaking of the casino, I hear there are extremely useful items you can pick up there if you have enough AP. Technically, the suggestion is not specific to Venom, but sure it'll be helpful to you anyway. Ahem. Nope, we're all good. Okay, this little panel right here, it does nothing right now, but upon defeating the gym leader, you will be able to use it. Poison color chart. Red plus blue equals magenta red and yellow equals orange red. Okay, so the one thing that the game kindly does for you is that you have a little Pokemon Center here and a PC. That's going to be extremely helpful. Hey, do you know how this gym works? Technically I do, but we're going to go with no. Each room has 4 tanks of highly corrosive poison. So corrosive that they create different colors. Your job is to mix those poisons together to create a new color. Once you mix the poisons you think are correct, you'll check by interacting the monitor in the middle. If you create the correct color, then the way to the next room shall open up. Do you want to know which color is the correct one? Well, the transit gym may have your answer. Speaking of gyms, time for the fight. Oh, by the way, yep. I used candies again to help Voodoo to level up. By the way, I should... Actually, now that I think about it, I'm actually going to have to type this up when I originally talk about the candies. The one thing you need to be very careful with using the candies is not only over-leveling. I'm not just having any luck today, aren't I? But back to what I was saying. The one thing you need to be careful is that level cap. You son of a butch. Wow, I had luck right there. Please don't hit, please don't hit, please, please, please. And there goes my luck. I'm no longer disabled. Let's see, do you have anything on you? Nope, not really. And because Voodoo, can't believe I forget my own Pokemon's name. Since he is now level 18, he will no longer be able to gain any more levels. Conclude the poisons. Calculating. Okay, I'll tell you the answer to this room. You need to mix certain poisons to make a Magenta solution. Red plus blue. Okay. Blue and red. And like they said, you can go upstairs. I think this is where I really should have thought about buying some potions, but I would rather... rather save my money for more Pokeballs, because this gym has a secret. However, I'm not going to tell you where the secret is, because, of course, I'm very close to it, but we need to be in a specific room in this gym. Dang, Butterfree. Monarch. Yeah, let's just go ahead and defeat all the gym trainers here. Venom is one of my good friends. I won't let her down. Oh, I think that's a guy. Oops. Fungus. Another... I think it's a... Let me search. I think it's a mid-late Pokemon, actually. Dang it. Effect Spore. By the way, another thing about Paralyzed, not only could you possibly miss a turn, it also held your speed by half. Speak of the devil. Why does the AI always get the frickin' luck? Please don't get poisoned. Please don't get poisoned. Good. And that's what I just said. Don't get poisoned. What happens? I get poisoned. You know what I just realized? I just now freaking realized that I now have 34 AP. And I never once went back to the casino. Well, now I can at least get that experience all. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to heal. Okay, I am now back. So what color do we need? Is orange. I think that's orange. That's yellow, blue, and turquoise. Oh, that's right. We need to mix the colors. So to make orange and green, we need red, yellow. Red, yellow equals orange. Red, green equals brown. Blue, yellow makes green. By the way, I'm going to probably be constantly going back and forth to check the chart. I think it was red, teal? No, I need to make orange. Now I gotta double check. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if I had to go back again, because I can only remember this one. These two together. Make the correct. Then with the other one, need tail and yellow. See if I get it right. Oh, hey, look at that. I didn't need to go back. This gateway opens. And I believe this is the final room. Yep, it is. I am the last trainer in the entire gym. That means I know the entire combination to this room. That also means that I've been given the job to beat every trainer that walks past here. I will not lose. It's interesting how the first gym you had to, even though it's more of an option, but it's, god dang it, me and my thinking sometimes. But it's almost still in a way required to actually beat them, even if there's like ways to get around them. Okay, so I'm on the same HP as Beedrill. Going for a Shadow Sneak. By the way, the one thing I should mention about Pain Split, if you were to use Pain Split while your enemy is below the HP, then Voodoo will have lost the HP instead of gaining it. Well, I lost. The correct colors for this room are orange, white, and tail. To make orange was red, yellow, what was the other two again? White. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna cheat. Okay, I'm back, and here's the cheat. Next up, you want to get the white color. You need to mix up red, green, I believe blue. Yep. And then you just need to make, I hope this is right. I believe you need the orange color. Unless I already did that, then big oopsies on my end. Okay, because it declined, that means what was the color she wanted? Oh, she wanted me to make tail. Okay, I'm back. I have now realized the mistake I made. I need to mix blue, and I believe green. And there we go. Also, I have this on speed up again. Apologies. Okay, before you even think about leaving this room, there is a secret area in this gym that I've already mentioned before. And it's in this very room where you can find it out. The only problem is with me, the only problem is that the game never really tells you, and they want you to find out for yourself. So I'm going to now have to look it up again. So I'll see you all in a bit. Okay, I'm back. So the secret with this one is the first color you need to make is brown, so you need to do red and green. As you can see, instead of a green color, it's now a purple, maybe a violetish color. Next up, you need to do white. So just once again, mix these three colors to make white. And now the last color you need is orange. And after that, this little door opens. Secret, secret. Oh boy, I love secrets. Secret, secret. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Whoa, who the heck found this place? Oh, it was you, Nintendo. Why am I not surprised? Well, since you're here, I may as well tell you what this place is. This is the graveyard for my past gyms. Before my current gym, I had two previous versions. My Venipede used to be my ace Pokemon for the longest time. So I modeled my first gym after a Venipede. Yeah, it was really cool. I had this indoor waterfall and everything. You have to press these switches in the right order and the waterfall would stop flowing. Anyway, soon after that I started to like my survivor a ton more, and soon that became my ace. Of course, I modeled the gym after my survivor. That gym was alright, but I think it was slightly rushed. One day, Jan and Zumi came to Girin and vowed to make the city better than it ever was. Jan was interested in researching the Badlands and why it came to be that way, so he built a factory over my gym. But he was nice enough to give me my own section of the factory. It's nicely made, I think it was a cool style to it, so it ain't all that bad. But yeah, that's all there is to this place. I'm going to head back to my post. As a reward for finding this place, I'll let you take anything you find laying around. I'll be waiting for you. So we got a little backstory on Venom before this factory was built. There's a Viper, and if it's obvious, this is the same Viper building that was in Pokemon Emerald and the Battle Frontier. While it's not the same one, but it's simply modeled like that. Okay, time for a Pokemon. Wow, I already have myself a Poochyena. Okay, another fight. Ooh, Sentret! I actually kind of like Sentret a bit. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Dang. And there we have Venipede right there. Interesting the gym designs, ain't it? And you probably have now been asking me what this is. This here is a Pokemon egg. This egg contains Viper. Yeah. You can get a very good, decent poison type this early in the game. And this is actually, I'll say a lot more better than some of the poison types I already have. But eventually Viper will probably get outdone by future ones, especially when some of my other poison type Pokemon fully evolve. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And why don't I just go around and see what the other Pokemon are, so I'll see you all in a bit. Well, that was kind of pointless for me to mute my mic. So right here we have Drowsy. This is a Psychic-type Pokemon. I actually do recommend you try to get yourself a Drowsy for this gym because most of the Pokemon are actually... Oh, do I not have any Pokeball? Oh, shoot. Some of these Pokemon are going to be special attackers. So I recommend you get yourself a Drowsy if you want to deal with special attackers. Just be forewarned though that he is a bit slow. Okay, up next is Sentret. This is basically your early Route 2 Gen... excuse me. This is your Gen 2 early rodent Pokemon. If you're looking for a very fast early game Pokemon, I kind of do recommend Sentret. But I probably will say that he probably is kind of outdone by future Pokemon, so eventually you'll probably stop using Sentret and its evolution. But for early game, I really do recommend it. Okay, wow, I actually found normal Rattata. Between you and me, I kind of actually prefer a low-end Rattata, but if you don't want to have a low-end Rattata, you just want to have normal, if you want to have Cantonio Rattata, then this is for you. Though I prefer Alolan. Everybody has their preferences. Okay, up next we have a Muna, another Psychic-type Pokemon that I also recommend. I'll probably say if you don't like yourself a Drowsy and you don't want to deal with getting spoiling from the lottery, then hey, Muna is right here for you. She can also be a bit of a good tank, but just be forewarned that Seviper will destroy her. Don't even think that you're going to get any luck with that. But anyway, I do recommend her a lot. She, probably this early in the game, she might eventually get, Side Beam, but I do believe she might start off with Confusion. Anyway, once again, I recommend this Pokemon. Okay, I've gone back and forth, so many dang times, and, yeah, I found out that there is other Pokemon in this grass, but it is still nighttime, so I found out that probably in the morning or in the daytime, we'll be able to find like other Pokemon that are in this grass. Anyways, time to now get on with the gym. And yes, this secret room will remain open for as long as you need. Got two panels right here. Did they do anything? Oh, yep. The first one just sends me back to the entrance. What's this one do? For Venom's use only. Okay, we're gonna stop right here. Next time on Pokemon Rejuvenation. It's time. It's time. Oh, Godzilla help me. It will be time to take on Venom, the poison-type gym leader. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share, like, subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you all for the next episode. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go capture some of those Pokemon and double check if I'm right about Venomoth. If I'm right about Venomnet. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share, like, subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you all for the next episode. It's going to be a nightmare for me, so have a nice day. Excuse me. Okay, even though we've already now ended the last episode, I'm going to show you all that I have now collected 38 AP, in other words, achievement points. So originally, I was thinking to myself, I was going to save up to buy the Experience All, which is 30 ability points. However, I have been giving this some more thought. I think it would be a little more wiser if I were to choose the cards now. And the cards I'm going to choose are Attack, Special Attack, and Speed. So, one last little extra thing that I'm going to show you all, and that has some brand new team members, so I'll just go ahead and cut away to that. Okay, I am back, and here are some of the new team members I've gotten. We have Muna, Sentret, and Drowsy. I was kind of thinking about going for Rattata, but I decided to go against it because, again, I prefer Rattata over... I prefer Alolan Rattata over the normal one. Also, we have an egg. Now, as you can see here, the egg looks a lot different than how you would see it in the mainline Pokemon games. In both Rejuvenation and Reborn, the eggs are actually custom designed. These developers worked probably a good chunk of their rear to get these eggs, to give each of these eggs redesigned to look almost identical to the Pokemon themselves. Anyway, this also now means that after getting this, I now have my first complete row. Well, most of my team is in my party, but I have now completed my first row of, my goodness gracious, of my team. I am predicting that it's going to take me all the way to box 5. Yes, you heard me. Box 5 to have team members. So anyway, this is all I'm going to show y'all. And now, would y'all excuse me? I am now tired. I'm going to do so much training. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finally end today's episode, and I'm going to finally explain what the card things are. So, once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all for the gym fight. Have a nice day.